Hello friends, welcome to Technologic. Today we will discuss about the column transformer. So in the previous video, we have discussed about the pipeline to organize the transformation you want to apply over your data. But if your data set is a mixed or heterogeneous data type, then you may have like the categorical data as well as the numerical data in your data set. So you are not planning to apply the same transformation over the numeric data and the categorical data, right? Because the numerical data by its nature needs separate transformation, the series of transformation, and the categorical data by its nature can need the separate set of transformations. So in this column transformer, you just need to have categorical data set and the numerical data set. So in both the cases, it is needed to use the separate pipeline if you want to apply the multiple transformation over the data set. So remember, the column transformer alone cannot handle multiple transformations within it. So for multiple transformations, you need like a pipeline. Here pipeline 1 is for the categorical data. You have like simple imputer to impute the missing value, and like you have one hot encoder to create a like one hot matrix out of the categorical data to convert it to the numerical data. Similarly, there is a pipeline 2 created where you have taken the numerical data only and you want to apply the k nearest neighbor imputation method to impute the missing value, and then you want to handle like scale the data using the standard scaler. So these two method or these two transformation is applicable for the numerical data, and the first two transformation are applicable for the categorical data, and you have created two pipelines, pipeline 1 and 2, and these two pipelines are defined as the transformers for in the column transformer. And then whatever the outcome is, you can fit, like you may name this column transformer as the pre-processing transformation, okay, and then this pre-processing and the model estimation, these two steps can be defined in another pipeline. So there you can use a combination of pipeline and the column transformation to do your stuff and then predict on the test data. Let's see with one example. So this is an example where I just imported all my imputation method from the scikit-learn impute library. So it is a simple imputer as I have just shown you in the slide, and I have used the KNN imputer for my numerical data. So I have just imputed from it from my impute library of the scikit-learn, and then we need to use the one hot encoder to convert the categorical or the object data type data to the numeric data type. So that I have imported from the pre-processing library, and I need the standard scaler to scale the data out for the numeric data. So I have taken it from the scikit-learn pre-processing library, and I have used a like random forest classifier. Please don't concentrate on what all I have used, just as for an example, just you concentrate on how we are organizing this. So first thing first, I am defining the all the transformation one by one. Like this is my simple imputer transformation. I have given some parameters like strategy is equal to constant and field value is equal to missing. So whatever categorical data you have, if you find any missing value like numpy.nan, and then you need to transform it with the quote missing. And then if for the KNN neighbor, k nearest neighbor imputer, I just define that the number of neighbor which is the nearest as by definition, and the Euclidean distance method should be 2, not more than that. So it will define the missing value by 2 nearest neighbor and take the mean of it to fill the missing value. Then for the one hot encoder, I just place a parameter like if you have any unknown value, please handle it as the ignored. And then I have defined the standard scaler as well to scale the data. And then I have defined the random forest classifier with the n estimator is equal to 10. Now I am creating my data. So this is a 2-dimensional array. So these 3 value, what all these? I just defined a pandas data frame out of my train data and test data. Test data is just one data extra for the dog. It's you know, I just keep it as wild. So I have an extra set of information like dog, wild and 30, and the y value is the life expectancy. So I am just creating the pandas data frame out of my train and test data, the x value of it, the independent one, and like I have defined that this is my animal and this is its habitat. Animal means is it a cat or dog or elephant or tiger, and habitat means is it in wild or domestic, and weight is equal to this numeric value 30, 10, 1000, and I don't know for the tiger. So this is like a very minimalistic data set I have used to just explain you the theory on the concept of the column transformation and the pipeline in combination. So I have created these 2 data frame, and then I have created my first pipeline for the numerical data set transformation. So that is the pipeline where I have given like this is my KNN imputer and this is my standard scaler. So I have given it in the steps. The steps is the list of transformations, and then for the categorical transformation, so I have given like simple imputer as the step 1 and the one hot encoder is the step 2. So these 2 steps are the transformation is in the list, and then I have created the categorical transformation pipeline. Now I am using these 2 pipeline because I am using the multiple transformation for my columns, separate columns, categorical and numerical. So I have used 2 different pipelines for the multiple transformation. If I use only single transformation, like I use only the imputation, like one KNN imputer for the numerical data and like simple imputer for my categorical data, then I may not use the pipeline. That it will be one at a like that is not necessary. Pipeline is necessary if you want to apply multiple transformation, remember. And then that column transformation will not work alone. I need to use the column selector as well. So in the scikit-learn compose library, the library name is compose, I need to import 2 things. First is the column transformation, column transformer, that is the method to get all my column level pipeline organized, and then I need to choose the particular column of that particular data type using the selector. The selector is also inside that compose library, and you need to import the make column selector. Then I just use the selector where data type in the numeric data I just have written data type exclude object, otherwise I can write like data type include int64, but I don't know what will be my numeric data type, right? It can be an integer, it can be anything else as well. So whatever is not object data, I take it as my numeric data, as simple as that, but that may not be always true. And then for the categorical data, I just given selector data type include object. So for numerical data, data type exclude object, for the categorical data, data type include object, and then I have created my numeric transformer, used my numeric transformer and the categorical transformer. So that is actually defined here, and I just used it for the numerical multiple transformation, and for my categorical transformation, that pipeline I have defined here, so I just use it for the categorical data. So then these two transformation pipeline will be in a list of transformers. So that is how you can define the column transformer. Then I just name it as the pre-processing, give it a name to the column transformer. Then I have defined another pipeline to use this column transformation step as the pre-processor and the model estimation as the next step. So I need to define again a pipeline with the steps with a list. First item in the list will be the pre-processing, which is actually a column transformer. Within that, I have parallel thing for various data types. So that is my pre-processing steps. So see how you can easily organize the things, and you can overcome with the limitations of the pipeline method. Pipeline method can do the things sequentially. It can go with one kind of data type, but column transformation can achieve the same thing parallelly with the two different data types. So that's how the beauty is. And then you define the pre-processing here in the step first one, and the random forest classifier as the second step, and then you just fit the data set, the pandas data frame I have defined as xtrain and ytrain. Ytrain is the simple one-dimensional array, and then you need to predict the xtest. Let's run it. This is just I checked the parameters, ignore that. Yeah, so this is now your value. Now it is calculating the lifespan of the dog is same as the first dog. Somehow it is correct, but don't like really concentrate on what it estimate and how much accurate is it. But please check how we have organized all the steps using pipeline and columns transformer. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please stay tuned for more videos like this. This is really interesting tutorial series going on. Please stay tuned and subscribe for more videos like this, and please check the playlist for all the previous video. This is a learning series, so it is better to start from the first video and sequentially learn all the things. So I have organized it in that way only. And please put your comment or doubt or question in the comment section below. Leave a like. Thank you so much for watching.